Hello friends, welcome to new video. In this video we will study about thoracic wall, lymph nodes and vessels of the thorax and thoracic wall. The lymph vessels of the skin of the anterior thoracic wall drain to the anterior axillary nodes. The lymph vessels of the skin of the posterior thoracic wall drain to the posterior axillary nodes. The deep lymph vessels of the anterior parts of the intercostal spaces drain forward to the internal thoracic nodes along the internal thoracic blood vessels. From here, the lymph passes to the thoracic duct on the left side and the bronchomediastinal trunk on the right side. The deep lymph vessels of the posterior parts of the intercostal spaces drain backward to the posterior intercostal nodes lying near the heads of the ribs. From here, the lymph enters the thoracic duct. In addition to the nodes draining the lungs, other nodes are found scattered through the mediastinum. They drain lymph from mediastinal structures and empty into the bronchomediastinal trunks and thoracic duct. Disease and enlargement of these nodes may exert pressure on important neighboring mediastinal structures such as the trachea and superior vena cava. The thoracic duct begins below in the abdomen as a dilated sac, the cisterna chili. It ascends through the aortic opening in the diaphragm on the right side of the descending aorta. It gradually crosses the median plane behind the esophagus and reaches the left border of the esophagus. At the level of the border of the body of the four thoracic vertebrae, it then runs upward along the left edge of the esophagus to enter the root of the neck. Here it bends laterally behind the carotid sheath and in front of the vertebral vessels. It turns downward in front of the left phrenic nerve. It turns downward in front of the left phrenic nerve and crosses the subclavian artery to enter the beginning of the left brachiocephalic vein. At the root of the neck, the thoracic duct receives the left jugular, subclavian, and bronchomediastinal lymph trunks, although they may drain directly into the adjacent large veins. The thoracic duct thus conveys to the blood or lymph from the lower limbs. Pelvic cavity, abdominal cavity, left side of the thorax,